Hey everyone, it's Urasol here, and I'm just going to give you the third update on the Hive powered Eureka website that I'm building. I'm pretty sure this is pretty much where it needs to be before I make it live. I'm going to keep testing it here for a few days just to iron out any remaining bugs, but I don't think I'm going to be adding any new features. I think it's ready. So very happy with it and made great progress. So you're looking here at the home page. I've added some code to just handle zooming in and out. So we have that working now, responsive design, which is nice. So that means that this will now render nicely on all different size devices, including mobiles. Haven't fully tested it on mobiles yet, so yeah, that may require some tweaking, but generally it should mostly work. So that's good. We're looking here at the feed page. I'm logged in with the Eureka account. If we come down to the side menu, you can see that I've added these counters which show you how much resource power you've got left for resource credits up and down votes. It also shows you, crucially, how much time you've got before they regenerate, which is a really nice feature for curation and other functions that's missing generally in other Hive sites. So really happy with that. We've still got the login as panel here, which is really nice. You can add and remove accounts like you can on other sites. If we come into the settings page, we've now got tabs and a bunch of different settings. Most of these ones were there before, I think. We've got the API selection. We've now got privacy options, so you can see the accounts you've muted nicely there, and all the notification options are here as well. So that's really nice. If you come back to the feed page, we have the same tabs that we had before, same compact and large views and so on. I've added support for tips now, so that's cool. You can add tips and send tips to people. Reblogging works. We have downvotes are now supported. If I scroll down, we might see some. Yeah, this one's got a couple. So that's now working. And we get these nice displays of down and up votes, and we can see them all filtered here. And so if I go to communities, um, we now have an improved layout here for communities. We can see the rules here. We can see the team members a bit more nicely laid out, and all the posts are here, loading dynamically. Very nice. Um, we also have, I'm not the admin of this community, so I can't edit it, but you can edit these correctly now and also upload images, which is really nice. So if we go to the profile for Eureka and click on edit, you'll see that we have image uploading and that all works correctly. Still using a really old link for that from SteamPeak back in the day from this on this profile, but yeah, that's all working and really nice. So happy with that. Been doing testing here with comments and replies, etc. So if I try and find one that I've been testing with, might have to go to another profile for that. But basically, nested comments and so on works really well. And yeah, so that's all good. Also added some good features into the post creation page. So we have post templates and drafts and autosave. So if I create a test here, and we've also got support for different types of post payouts, and they're all displayed in the actual post feeds as well. So that's really cool with different icons. But if I click Save Draft now and click on Drafts, you'll see that we've now got a draft there. And if I click on Templates and say Save Current Post as New Template, give it a name. If I can actually spell, we now have a template. And so if I now delete this draft, refresh the page, and I could have clicked New Post, but so now if I click on Load the Template, we now have that loaded in as a template. So that's really nice. Basically the same way that other sites work, which saves a lot of time. And yeah, it's important if you're editing posts and long posts and things, you want to make sure that you're not going to lose data. So that all works with account switching as well. And what else? So we also have images. We can add images into the posts just here. So I can basically add an image and it'll work the same as PD does on other sites. So yeah, that's all really nice. And notifications, had a few issues with that. That's now working. Filtering, etc. Settings takes us through to the settings. Oh yeah, the wallet page. So redesigned the wallet page. It's now laid out a bit more neatly. I've added in support for withdrawals from HBD, which I haven't got on this account, but that all works. And what else? A few other things in there, but you have to play around with that to see how that works. But I'm happy with it. I haven't. There's probably a couple of features in there that need to be improved, and I also need to add in quite a bit of text. No, I want to. I don't have to, but I want to add in quite a bit of text just to educate people about how some of this stuff works. I really feel like that's missing from a lot of the Hive websites. So I'm going to probably get the site live before I do that, but yeah, we'll definitely be focusing on education with this site. I think that's very key. I'm actually still thinking about adding a wiki for Hive education generally, so that'll be pretty nice. But as I said, I'm going to get it live for people to use before I do that. There's probably a couple of other things in here hidden away that I'm not thinking of, but oh yeah, so we also have moderation. Yeah, that's one of the things. So we have this shield that appears on all the posts, and I can mute people, which I could do before, but now we have support for community modding, community moderation, muting within the community and community. Basically, you can mute individual posts, and you can also mute entire users from being able to post in your community. So that both those features work, and yeah, that's pretty nice too. So yeah, looking forward to your comments on this, and hopefully I will get this live within, let's say, the next 3 days. Just going to spend a couple of days using it for creation and making posts and just making sure things work nicely. And yeah, then the fun will commence. Thanks for listening, and yeah, look forward to hearing your comments, and do tell your friends. Cheers.